First of all, what is meant by culturally relevant worship?
第一，切合文化嘅崇拜係乜嘢意思呢？
I think it's a buzz term out there that I hear a lot.
我聽到好多唔同嘅意見，
But what is meant by it?
咁究竟係乜嘢意思呢？
When I hear people use the term culturally relevant worship, they usually are talking about worship based on popular culture.
當我聽到人用呢一個字眼嘅時候，佢哋好多時係講緊建基於流行文化嘅崇拜。
They usually mean worship that imitates the music and the technologies and the environments that are familiar to a given pop culture.
呢一種嘅崇拜會模仿喺一個特定嘅流行文化之中為人熟悉嘅音樂、科技同埋環境。
Now, of course, worship occurs within the cultural context of many different subcultures and people groups.
咁當然敬拜係發生喺好多唔同嘅次文化同埋唔同嘅群組嘅文化處境之中。
In a moment, I will explain that it is proper and good for each local culture in worshiping God in ways that are expressive of their local context. That's a good thing.
一息間我就會解釋到每一個地方文化嘅人以佢哋自身嘅處境中嘅表達方式嚟到敬拜神係好合宜同埋美好嘅事情。
But for now, the phrase culturally relevant worship, for better or for worse, is most often applied to the pop culture of a society.
但係切合文化嘅崇拜呢一個詞語，不論係好係壞，最多都係指到同社會嘅流行文化有關。
That's how people often use the term.
就係啲人成日就係咁樣用呢一個字啦。
Worship that is influenced by commercial products, popular musicians, famous athletes, technologies.
就係通常受到呢一個文化之中嘅商品、商業產品、流行樂手、著名嘅運動員、科技等等所影響。
In short, culturally relevant worship is often not that distinguishable in appearance from the culture around it in which it is located.
簡單嚟講，如果從表面睇，崇拜同佢身處嘅流行文化唔會有太大嘅分別嘅話，通常都會被認為係切合文化。
But today, I would like to reframe the discussion just a little bit.
但係今日我想稍為重新組織一下我嘅討論，
to help us see things a little more clearly.
幫助我哋睇清楚個課題。
I'd like us to think less about making worship culturally relevant as I just described it.
我希望我哋可以諗少一啲，崇拜可以點樣，好似我頭先講嘅咁樣切合文化。
And more about helping worship leaders call what I call their congregation's worship voice.
而係諗多一啲點樣幫助崇拜領袖揾出佢哋嘅會眾嗰一把敬拜嘅聲音。
Every congregation has a worship voice.
每一班嘅會眾都有一把敬拜嘅聲音。
This is an indigenous way to relate to God in corporate worship.
就係佢哋以自己本土嘅方式喺集體崇拜之中同神相連。
The natural way that it expresses its worship to God.
用自然嘅方式表達出佢哋同神之間嘅關係。
A congregation's worship voice directly relates to its context.
一個會眾群體敬拜嘅聲音，直接同佢嘅處境有關。
Because of this, the worship voice is discovered within the context.
所以敬拜嘅聲音就正正係喺個處境裏面發掘出嚟嘅。
Within one's local community of Christian believers.
就係喺基督信徒自身嘅群體之中被發掘出嚟。
So instead of imposing a voice upon the community from the outside, a congregation's worship voice arises from within.
所以會眾敬拜嘅聲音係要由裏面產生出嚟，而唔係由外界嘅來源強加喺一把聲音喺會眾嘅身上。
Every church has a context.
每一個教會都有佢自己嘅處境。
And it may be situated within a certain pop culture.
雖然呢個處境或者會位於特定嘅流行文化之中，
but context is much bigger than the popular culture around it.
但係處境比起流行文化係更大嘅事情。
Your worship context is bigger than the pop culture.
你嘅崇拜處境係大過嗰個流行文化㗎。
It's made up of a full set of circumstances that surround and define your church's context.
教會嘅處境係由一系列圍繞住教會同埋定義教會嘅特色嘅情況組合而成㗎。
A church's context consists of numerous factors.
教會嘅處境包含眾多嘅因素。
Factors such as these:
就例如以下呢啲
the educational level of its people,
會眾嘅教育水平、
the racial ethnic makeup of the congregation,
種族或者民族嘅組成、
financial stability,
財政係唔係穩健、
ages of the people,
會眾嘅年紀、
previous denominational backgrounds of the people,
會眾之前嘅宗派背景、
their political views,
佢哋嘅政治睇法、
loyalty to the denomination or the movement,
對於宗派有幾忠誠，抑或係流動嘅、
gender ratio,
男女比例、
region of the country,
位於國家邊一個地區，
and many more factors enter into one's context.
同埋更多嘅因素都會影響住我哋嘅處境。
And so, to be authentic, a church must know its context and own its context.
要成為真正嘅教會，教會就要認識自己嘅處境，同埋認同自己嘅處境。
Leaders must seek to help their people discover their unique worship voice.
領袖必須致力幫助會眾發掘出佢哋獨特嘅敬拜嘅聲音，
Their meaningful way of communicating with God that is expressive of their whole context.
佢哋同神點樣可以有意義嘅溝通，表達出佢哋嘅文化處境。
Now, I mentioned that each church's worship voice is discovered.
我提到每一間教會嘅敬拜嘅聲音係要被發掘出嚟㗎，
This is important.
係好重要嘅事情。
It is something that is discerned over time.
呢把聲音要經過時間辨別出嚟。
How do you discover your church's worship voice?
點樣去發掘呢一把敬拜嘅聲音呢？
As a leader, you discover it through relationships and through listening.
作為領袖，你係要去聽嘅。
There's no other way for leaders to help a congregation find its worship voice than for them to give themselves to the people in servant leadership as an act of submission to God.
領袖除咗係做僕人領袖，為會眾捨己，以此作為信服神嘅行動之外，係冇其他嘅方法可以幫助會眾揾出佢哋敬拜嘅聲音。
This may require something of the leader.
需要領袖去放低一啲嘢。
It may require that leaders lay down their own desires and expectations to satisfy their own preferences.
就係要呢啲嘅領袖喺崇拜之中去放低滿足自己嘅喜好同埋渴望同埋期望。
It may mean that leaders have to lay down their desire to appear as if they are relevant to the other pastors and leaders around them.
或者呢啲領袖就係要放低佢哋嘅渴望，唔好再希望表現出喺嗰啲推廣某一種敬拜風格嘅人眼中所謂嘅切合。
It may require that you have to give up a certain image that you had hoped for yourself and the church.
可能你要放低你想達到嘅一個形象。
In other words, finding your congregation's worship voice is something that is discerned from among the people.
係要喺人群之中去分辨呢一把聲音出嚟。
Finding a congregation's worship voice and accepting that voice is a better way to find relevancy.
要揾到會眾敬拜嘅聲音，接受嗰把聲音，就係揾出切唔切合嘅最好方法。
I'd like to make a statement that might puzzle you.
而家我講嘅可能會令到你覺得好困惑嘅。
There is nothing that you can do to make worship relevant.
你係做唔到任何嘅嘢去令到崇拜變得好切合嘅。
It doesn't depend upon keeping up with the most popular worship recording artists.
並唔係可以靠跟貼住嗰啲最流行嘅敬拜唱片樂手，
or adopting the latest technologies,
或者採用最先進嘅科技，
or fantastic staging.
或者有奇特嘅舞台，
or raising the volume,
或者提高聲量，
or updating your instruments.
或者購置更加新嘅樂器。
You know why you can't make worship relevant?
知唔知點解你唔可以令到崇拜切合呢？
Because it already is relevant.
因為崇拜已經係好切合㗎啦。
Worship is relevant in its own right.
崇拜本身就係好切合㗎啦。
It is not relevant because of what we do.
崇拜切合唔係因為我哋做咗啲乜嘢嘢，
Here's why it is relevant already.
係已經係好切合㗎啦。
It is relevant because the presence of the risen Lord is among us.
係因為復活嘅主臨在喺我哋當中，
And there's nothing more relevant than that.
係冇嘢切合得過呢一件事㗎啦。
Experiencing the resurrected Lord,
經驗復活嘅主，
interacting with the resurrected Lord,
同復活嘅主互動，
in the context of our brothers and sisters in community,
喺我哋嘅群體嘅處境之中，
that's relevance.
咁樣就係切合啦。
Jesus is present every time believers gather for worship.
耶穌喺我哋每一次聚集嘅時候，與我哋同在。
And this is amazing.
呢一件係不可思議嘅事。
He hears each of our worship voice,
佢聽我哋每一把敬拜嘅聲音，
a voice that has its own accent according to who comprises the community.
就係按住群體嘅組成，有自己口音嘅聲音。
And in worship, we hear his divine voice also.
喺崇拜之中，我哋亦都聽到佢神聖嘅聲音。
The voice of the Good Shepherd that we have come to know, it has become familiar to us.
就係我哋所認識、我哋好熟悉嘅好牧人嘅聲音。
And each congregation in their worship voice with the voice of God carries on an intimate conversation of love.
就係每一個教會嘅聲音同神嘅聲音，兩把聲音一齊進行美好愛嘅對話。
You know, I don't think the primary issue is worship that is culturally relevant to us.
我唔認為最主要嘅問題係崇拜對於我哋係唔係文化適切。
The better question is this:
更好嘅問題係
is our worship relevant to God?
我哋嘅崇拜係唔係切合神呢？
You see, if God is the recipient of our worship,
因為神係接受我哋崇拜嘅嗰一位，
I have to ask a different question.
我要問另外一個問題啦。
Now I'm less concerned about, is worship relevant to me?
而家我係唔去咁關注崇拜係咪同我有關，
And I become more interested in, is worship relevant to God?
我哋更加關注係咪同神切合嘅。
After all, if God is the audience of our worship,
畢竟如果神係我哋崇拜嘅觀眾，
if worship is primarily for God,
如果崇拜主要係為咗神嘅，
if God instituted worship in order to be in relationship with his people,
如果神設立崇拜係要建立佢同佢嘅子民嘅關係，
then worship must first of all be relevant to God.
咁崇拜必須首先係切合神嘅。
Now, I don't want to move on before I assure you that there is not necessarily anything wrong with employing many culture-specific idioms in worship that are popular.
而家我哋要先做一樣嘢，就係我要向你確保喺崇拜之中採用好多文化特定嘅風格，並唔係必定有問題㗎。
It is natural for culture's music and other art forms and language to be used in worship.
我哋好自然就會用到文化之中嘅音樂同埋其他藝術形式同埋語言。
But I think it is wrong to assume that our first priority is to seek after the popular idioms.
但係我諗，如果要假設我哋首先嘅優次就係要追求流行嘅風格，
And then to lay all of those upon every worshiping community.
用喺我哋所有敬拜嘅群體之中，
And in doing so, assume that that makes us all relevant.
又假定咁樣就會令到我哋嘅崇拜好切合。
Our relevancy is not found in our outward expressions.
我哋嘅崇拜切唔切合，唔係睇一個外表嘅形式。
Our relevancy is found in the one who meets us in worship and transforms us for having been in his presence.
我哋嘅崇拜係咪切合？係結於同我哋喺崇拜之中相遇嘅嗰一位，佢同我哋同在轉化我哋。
Again, I say nothing is more relevant than that.
冇嘢比呢件事係更加切合。